Next up is Cardano. Cardano, ADA, they're calling the person who founded Cardano, he's calling Dogecoin a bubble. His name is Charles Hoskinson, and he says that Dogecoin will collapse. It's going to come down at some point. It is a bubble, and that could have broader impacts on the crypto market in general, some negative impacts, especially on all cryptocurrencies out there with regards to regulations and regulators. So Cardano leader Charles Hoskinson, he's warned that Dogecoin's recent market rally could have a very negative outcome. And he says that since Dogecoin has no practical use, down the road, since it doesn't have a large team working behind it, doesn't have a bunch of employees, doesn't have, anything like that, it's going to come crashing down. He's like Cardano, and obviously he's going to promote himself and his company, but Cardano, Polkadot, Ethereum, all these other cryptos have large teams working behind them, and they can all be hurt by Dogecoin going up so much, because they said Dogecoin is just a meme stock. It's all about attention, all about hype, and he explained how it's like acted as a gateway for retail investors to enter the crypto ecosystem because they're seeing how people are making so much money. It's the same thing that happened with GameStop. GameStop skyrocketed, and it brought a lot of new people into the stock market that may have never invested in the stock market. Same thing with Dogecoin. People are seeing how much money is being made with Dogecoin, so they're coming into the market. And he says this could have negative impacts, not only because people are going to lose a lot of money. If you don't time it right, you can lose a lot of money, all your money, from Dogecoin, and that's going to not only scare some people from investing in crypto in general, but also it's going to cause a lot of issues with regulators, because he said with regulators, what's going to happen is that regulators are going to put a lot of different, they might start putting more regulations on crypto and investing in crypto to sort of protect people in general. He says that there's going to be all kinds of regulators running around and saying that when Dogecoin crashes, that's proof that crypto can't control itself. It needs to have the government step into place. And he says that's where we're going to run into some problems. He said it's going to be a big issue down the road, but he sees Dogecoin, he believes it's going to crash. He believes it's going to come back down because it's all around hype, all around attention. And right now there's a lot of people talking about Dogecoin, but as soon as that goes away, it's going to come crashing back down because long term, it can't be used for anything. It was just made as a joke. So if it can't be used for anything, at some point, people are going to want to put their money somewhere else. So he says you have to be careful. It is a bubble, and it is going to pop at some point.